Hey everybody, today is the 20th anniversary of September 11th, and it means a lot of things to a lot of different people in different ways. I know for me, it's probably the very first major world event that I really understood what had happened. I mean, growing up, stuff had happened, but it was just stuff that you saw in the news. This was the first one that really hit hard and hit home. I was 18 at the time, and I was already a working professional. And I think that sometimes the mindset or the change in understanding of the world that comes when you start working and getting paychecks and paying bills helps you understand world events around you and how they affect you and how they affect those around you. And I think that that had a big part to play as to why it hit home so hard. I mean, obviously, another big part of it is because it was such a big event. But instead of sharing my story today about what happened on September 11th, I mean, at the time I was working at Greyhound, and so it was a busy day for us. I thought, let's remember three heroes of 9/11, people that did things that were far more heroic at ground zero, on the spot, to contribute to the safety and well-being of others, people whose names you don't hear every day, and people who ultimately sacrifice themselves to try to help others. The first person I want to talk about is Officer John Perry. Officer Perry was a former NYPD officer who was literally signing his retirement papers to go into a new career that he was really passionate about when the first plane hit. When the first plane hit, Officer Perry had police instincts that kicked in, and he ran towards the danger zone to help others. And when he arrived, he helped somebody who had fainted out of the building. After he helped that person out, he went back in and he was never seen again. Officer Perry sacrificed his own exciting new career change to save that person's life. Another person that we don't hear about is Danny Lewin. Danny Lewin was a veteran of the Special Forces of the Israeli Army. He was an Israeli-American citizen. And he was on American Airlines Flight 11. And Flight 11, for those of you who don't remember, was the first plane that crashed into a World Trade Center building. Because he had served in Israel, he was fluent in Arabic, and so he could hear the plot unfolding on the plane. And he single-handedly had the courage to try to overtake them by himself without any other support. Sadly, Danny Lewin was stabbed to death in the process by the people on the plane who were looking to fly it into a building. But he died trying to help people. The last person, and it's a story that a lot of you may have heard before, is about Rick Rescorla. Rick Rescorla was originally born in England and did tours of duty in militaries and ended up as a security specialist for Morgan Stanley, working in the Trade Center. Now, Morgan Stanley had 2,700 people working in the Trade Center. Now, the Morgan Stanley team was not in the North Tower that was first hit. They were in the South Tower that got hit second. And when the first airplane hit the North Tower, an announcement came over the PA system telling everybody in the South Tower to stay where they were, to stay put, do not evacuate. Rick Rescorla knew better. He got a bullhorn out and he evacuated all of Morgan Stanley's team. He knew right away that sitting in place wasn't an option and that it wasn't a safe option for the people under his care. So he took out a bullhorn on the 44th story of the South Tower and started telling everybody to ignore the PA announcement and evacuate. As they were evacuating, the second plane hit the tower that everybody was told to stay in. So he was right. And as they were in the stairwells evacuating, as people were panicking, Rick Rescorla started singing old Cornish songs that he used to sing during his time in the military to keep the mood light. He called his wife and he told her that he loved her. And he told her not to be sad for him. And he told her that she gave him everything that he ever wanted to make happy. Now, I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember the exact words he told him or what I've read. The bottom line is that he called his wife and he was at peace with the fact that he may have been sacrificing himself to save the lives of 2,700 Morgan Stanley employees and visitors. He was last seen going up the stairwell when that last tower collapsed. And all but 13 of those 2,700 Morgan Stanley employees made it out alive thanks to his foresight. All three of these people are people that you don't see in headlines every day, but they're all people that I hope we all take a moment to remember on the 20th anniversary of probably the most horrific day in my life.